This podcast is presented by Zack Labs, Cosbon, the instant costume adhesive. Have you ever had issues using materials to build cosplay costumes, theater props, or everyday repair? We have the solution you've been looking for. Zack Labs proudly presents our latest product, Cosbon, the instant costume adhesive. What you get is a 8.5 by 12 inch sheet. You simply peel off both sides much like you would double stick tape, except this isn't that. This is our patent-pending microfiber-infused adhesive that has a tensile strength of up to 100 pounds. This unique adhesive sheet is instant, and boy, do we mean instant. Activation is different than other products, as ours works purely by pressure. Simply peel and stick, applying even force, and it bonds. Instantly. It's human-safe, non-toxic, pet-safe, no fumes, and the best part, it won't ever stick to your hands. Rated for up to 75 wash cycles before starting to give. Great in the cold, rain, and even the heat. Stick anything to almost anything. Metals, plastics, most cloths, and best of all for all you cosplayers and costume builders, is all of your foam materials. While it does stick instantly, leave it alone with a bit of pressure for 24 hours and it cures to even stronger. So wave your magic wand and just use Cosbond, the instant costume adhesive. You are listening to a Dynamic Works Productions podcast. This show is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio Network, and many, many more podcast services around the world. You can find all our content, music, videos, books, podcasts, and more on our website, www.dynamicworksproductions.com. Have questions, comments, or concerns for us? Head on over to the social tab on www.dynamicworksproductions.com if you'd like to talk to us. Now, on with the show.
And welcome to another episode of A Fork in Your Past podcast. Where we last left off, the group of adventurers who have yet to name their group bunked down for the night and are taking shifts. Kalmarak and Ka had an interesting conversation where they let a little bit more of their history out. At the end, fruitless actually, nothing happened. Kalmarak is applying long-term care to Amara, who was down a significant amount of strength. Dolores and Amara almost got into a fight because of Kalmarak's sexual healing. And during the second shift, Ka and Bjorn had a brief conversation where the mask came up and Bjorn put the mask on. So let's find out what happened, shall we? You want to hear a joke?
Who is that?
Do you want to hear a joke?
Yes.
You're gonna love this one. With small greens and burns.
I don't know.
You're home.
What do you know about my home?
I know everything. Yarn, I know everything about your home.
You couldn't possibly know where my home is.
Your home
It's
is
not.
out. Go ahead. I want to hear.
It's not even on any maps. Only the locals know where it is.
Morning Hill.
You're just a part of me. That is the darker side. Nothing more. You were my fears.
Oh, the little gnome far from home.
Halfling, actually.
I know it didn't. Halfling doesn't rhyme with home. Don't be such a stick in the mud, Bjorn.
What is your name? What are you?
I am everything. I am nowhere. I am everywhere. I'm here. I'm there. I'm the dark and the light.
Well, if you're not willing to play my games, I am not going to play yours. And Bjorn's going to take off the mask.
Roll a will save.
Fuck.
You didn't say the magic words. Put your hands down. Your hands go to your side.
Ka, some assistance, please. Now would be nice.
He can't hear you. Having you know she can't see him.
Now that you say it, yes. What is it you want?
I want you to smile.
You didn't say the magic word.
Now.
A simple please would work.
What's your will save modifier?
+3.
Yeah, you can't. You're gonna smile. You're smiling under that mask.
Okay.
Rolled an 18 + 7.
Fuck.
There you go. Talking all that tough. All you had to do was smile.
Yes. But I like to do things the hard way. If you, who is everything and knows everything, should know this. So, what is it you want?
I want to get out of here.
Well, then maybe we can come to a mutually beneficial agreement.
What are your terms?
You lend me some of your obvious power, but I have control. And then I let you free. And when you are free, we go our separate ways. And you stay away from Morning Hill.
I mean, the stakes are very one-sided here.
I don't know. How much does freedom cost?
I mean, how about this? I'll let you see what you're doing right now, and then we'll talk. From the dark that you were in, you now see that your hands are wrapped around Ka's neck.
I'm gonna fight against whatever's happening.
Go ahead, roll a will save.
Come on, Nat 20. Wisdom or will?
Will.
$21 total.
I'm just going to take a picture of this dice roll.
Did you roll in that 20?
Oh, I rolled a 17 plus 7. So, no, Bjorn. You know, not telling your friends your whole name is kind of wrong.
We seem to do the same thing. Two sides of the same coin. How about this? You stop choking Ka, and we will come to better terms.
I'm interested because the next time I'm pulling this sword, you see your hands release. Kalmarak, you notice that Bjorn is choking Ka. Like, you see all this happen, right? Because you're awake.
Oh, he's actually choking him? I thought he was just seeing that.
No. He's choking him.
Oh, yeah. Then at this point, Cal just kind of rushes over and goes to pull him off of him.
For a halfling, as you try to pull, it's like pulling against the earth. Like, there's something going on. Like, he's really powerful right now.
Okay. And, like, I just can't budge him?
Mm-mm.
So then at that point, Kalmarak is just going to reach for the mask and try to pull it off his head.
Roll a strength check.
Come on, big money.
That's a 21.
You grab the mask and you pull, and it feels like it's a part of his face. And you pull and you pull, and you're getting distance. And as you're pulling, you see black tendrils of like energy and shadow and smoke connecting the mask to Bjorn's face. Bjorn, you hear what is he doing? Bjorn, stop him! Stop him right now!
I offered you my terms, and you didn't want to play. Now my friends are helping me. Do you want to revisit our agreement, or would you like to keep playing this game?
And does Kalmarak hear him just like saying that out loud to himself, or is this all?
You can hear everything he says. Yes.
Okay,
you
but
you can't hear you can't hear the responses.
Okay, yeah. Well, then at this point, like Kalmarak knows something's up, and he's just like struggling frantically to pull the mask off.
I'll see you soon, halfling. And the mask comes off.
What the fuck? Bjorn looks around, sees Cal with the mask. Put it down now.
Bjorn, take 8. Wait, hold on. Take 15 psychic damage.
Shit. Okay.
Can I ask a general question about psychic damage? Is that like just like an additive damage, just like the strength sap and stuff like that?
It's just flavor.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it just basically it's pain and like flashes and stuff like that. It's still damage. It's regular damage. It's just like if I said fire damage, it's because you're being burned. Psychic is more like you're being tormented.
Yeah. So it's like a good thing that he's not like a ground type Pokemon Hobbit.
Sort of. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or dark type, whatever.
Sure.
So yeah, you take 15.
15? Okay. Put the mask down, Cal. Calmrak, it's just don't touch it.
So Calmac drops it onto the floor.
Check Ka. I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, so Cal goes over to check Ka. He'll do a heal check, but first he's just gonna ask Bjorn, like, what was this?
I don't know. I didn't think it would be like that. I thought it was just a mask, and it wasn't. It's something. It's someone.
And with that, Calmac's gonna go and check up on Ka. Do I need to roll a heal check or anything?
No, Ka's fine. He's sitting up with his back against one of the pillars, breathing kind of heavy, but you can see a little bit of redness and bruising from the squeeze, but he's fine.
Does this make enough noise like wake up Amara or Dolores, or should like there be like a roll?
I mean, what's your perception modifier?
Hold on, I don't have that to hand.
Mine's 4.
Mine's +4 as well.
I mean, if you want to roll, go ahead. It's an easy check. For the hope of getting a 1, so you sleep through this.
Okay, I rolled a 16.
Oh yeah, you're awake. You see everything.
Okay, from like which point? Like the choking?
From was it 16? Yeah, from him attacking.
Okay, and where's the mask at this point?
In Calmarak's hand.
Okay.
He dropped it onto the floor.
Oh, he did.
At that point. Yeah.
Dolores wants to pick it up. You want me to roll?
Bjorn is going to roll an attack.
At Dolores or the mask?
Both if I have to.
Like, Dolores is like casualty. Who cares?
I will I will nuke both if I need to. Don't touch it, Dolores. So help me, I will cut you in half.
Roll.
I'd like to see you try, you little tiny foot person. I just woke up. Calm down.
Bjorn's gonna just like leap for the mask and like just stuff it in his backpack.
Nah, I think he's got to roll for that. I'm also going for the mask, so like I need to roll too. Like, what am I rolling?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Oh, good.
25 for me.
Sue.
What's your modifier, Tim, on acrobatics?
I'm looking here. I have a +2, but I also have a +10 feet on movement.
No, that doesn't apply to acrobatics.
Yeah. To beat his roll, you'd have to roll a nat 20.
And
He only
even
has
then,
a +2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no way you can beat it unless I had rolled like a nat 1 and you had rolled like something like that.
Okay. I just rolled in the thing. It's an 11. It's coming in via pick. All right. So what happens, GM?
Bjorn rolls quick as a cat and grabs the mask and stuffs it into his bag. At this time, Dolores runs to try to grab the mask as well. And right before her hand touches the mask, a blur of halfling rolls past her and grabs it.
Okay.
I told you once, Dolores. Don't play. And he holds the backpack like around the middle, just real tight.
Dolores interrupts him by saying, I think out of any of us, other people should have the mask, Mr. Person who is choking, Kalmarak. Or Ka, whatever.
You just woke up. It's okay. Our names are quite similar. It is a common mistake, I find.
Yeah, old fucking games.
Amara's awake at this point, or even before that, and she's gonna tell Dolores, better to make smarter moves than to try and attack the person who was choking Ka, don't you think? Right, but don't we all see a little bit of a problem here where the guy who was choking has the mask again? This is fucking moronic. Let's get it away from the halfling, says the woman who rammed a door with her head. But it worked, so sometimes things do work, okay?
Bjorn, do you mind if I hold on to the mask for a bit?
Yes.
You don't mind?
Cal.
You can mind?
No, I'm saying yes. Yes, he can.
Okay.
I'm still fucked up. I took 15 psychic damage.
Oh, okay, sure.
So
let's use that excuse.
So, yes, you can. Yes, look at it, hold it.
And as you grab... Okay, sorry, go, please.
Oh, and he just kind of hands the backpack to Kalmarak.
So Kalmarak will just kind of open up the backpack, grab the mask out, and he's going to put his hand over Bjorn's shoulders and tell him, do not fear when fate makes its presence known upon you. And he'll just take the mask and go back to doing what he was doing before, taking care of Amara.
Feeling her up, Dolores.
Kyle walks over to Bjorn and gets down to his, takes a knee. It is okay. I know that wasn't you. Are you okay? And he touches the side of Bjorn's face and heals him for 12 damage. He heals him for 12.
Okay. Thank you, Ka. I'm still sorry that I probably should have listened. Curiosity killed the cat.
I've done worse.
Yes, I have a feeling that they can. That is going to happen more often than not. What do you know about that mask?
I know about the people who wear that mask, who wear those masks. I know about the person who wore the mask before you.
Tell me. Please, I need answers, and he was not willing.
I think the best way to tell you is to show you. And he slowly takes off his armor and removes the underarm, the under padding and the shirt underneath. His body is a roadmap of scars and burns. His right arm looks like it was taken off and put back. Like there's a scar all the way around his shoulder. There are runes and sigils carved into his flesh, healed over. It's just bad.
Jesus. What? Who did this to you? The same people that wore these masks did this?
Oh no, the one who wore the mask was the worst. What he did was in here, and he taps the side of his head with his finger. Calmac, you're still awake, right? Is everyone still awake right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Cal he's got 8 hours. And
everybody, if you want to, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Including me?
No, you've already seen it. He showed you.
Okay, that's what.
it's a 20 total for Calmac.
21.
Fucking shitty Dolores waking up with her shitty fucking rolls.
But you see shit? Or maybe you're too busy making gaga eyes at Calmac.
I just woke up. Calm your fucking tits.
She just woke up.
Amara.
Cal
Alcohol.
Cal and Amara see that Ka remove his armor, remove the kimono underneath, remove the padding, and just see the scars and the sigils and runes and weird designs carved into his flesh where it was burned, and it's bad.
I'm truly sorry, my friend. Is there any way to control the mask?
I don't know. Remember when I told you about the 3 men that were chasing me that I escaped from?
Yes.
Well, that was partially correct.
What do you mean partially?
I was in one of the satellite homes being tutored, and I reached a level that they thought was impossible. I believe you've seen it. The form, when I lost control outside, when I fell down the hill and Dolores killed me. I reached that, and I removed the entire building's occupants from this. If I could, I cleansed them. If I could take a word from our friend Calmac over there. And the mask was all that was left, so I grabbed that and the books and my things, and I left. And that's where I found you. I ran and ran and ran, and then I found Kessin.
How did the mask get to me? From a dream. It knows me. It knows where I live. It knows who I am and what I've done.
I don't. I wish I had answers for you, Bjorn. I don't.
Bjorn's gonna just kind of sit down. He's shook. Hella shook. Bjorn looks at Calmac. Can you tell us anything about that mask?
I know nothing of this mask.
Keep it safe. Don't put it on.
Would you mind terribly if I put back on my clothing? This is weird even for me.
By all means.
Starts suiting back up, putting on his stuff.
Yes, is it, I think we should get some rest. Is it still, my shift?
Looks at the fire. From the fire, it looks like I need to put another log on, which is about your shift.
Okay. So, Bjorn's gonna go, Cal, can you, take the mask and can I have my pack back, please?
Yes. And Kyle is gonna take the mask out of the pack and hand the pack over.
Don't put it on.
I
And
have no intention of doing so.
Bjorn's gonna go sit on his bedroll and nervously start kind of just shuffling his deck and playing with the deck, kind of doing like fancy deck shuffles and just kind of nervously fidgeting because he's too wound up to sleep.
Flourishes and such.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be Dolores' turn. Dolores' shift.
So we're still doing shifts, though? Isn't everybody up? That doesn't really make sense.
Oh, yeah, if everybody didn't go back to sleep, everybody's up, yeah.
Yeah. Just saying.
Yeah, everybody's up.
Yeah. So what now, GM?
I guess you're patrolling. That's what I mean by shifts. Even though everybody's up, you got to walk around, do the perimeter checks and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dolores doesn't give a shit about that stuff. Is Kelmarak still up?
Oh, God.
Well, I'm asking.
I'm guessing so. I mean, but
he's
a
still
little busy.
tending to moi.
Is he, though? Is that still a thing?
I think
Yeah,
it's
me
8
too.
hours. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it's a full 8
hours
But, like,
of
all this-
feeling this up.
Don't ever do that again on a recording night. Like, I'm really glad we're not a film show. That was...
It would be so much
that was-
better if it was, though.
What was it? The camera picture noise? That was fucked up.
I agree. I agree it would be.
Oh, wow.
What is
0 zeros
What's that for?
percentage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's what I thought.
but for what?
Because you're not patrolling, so we're probably going to be attacked.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot, Dolores.
Whatever. She slept through that wolf encounter like games ago. Serves you all right.
Can Amara volunteer to patrol?
Nope. You are getting treated.
Damn it.
Okay, cool. So, Dolores goes over to Kelmarak, and she says,
She's gonna kill us all.
How's treating Amara's wounds going?
I would ask Amara that question.
Well, I would ask her, but every time I communicate to her, she gives me some kind of flippant fuck off and go die in a pitchfork fire remark.
Well, maybe because you deserve it.
Maybe you should be quiet while this man here heals you.
There is no need to fight over me.
I might be fighting just a little bit.
I'm not sure what you want from me.
I think you know goddamn well what I want from you.
It's not like she's hiding it very well.
Kyle walks over to Bjorn and sits down. They're doing it again.
Ow! I snorted my cider.
Oh, shit, that's gotta burn.
A little bit.
That's what you get, Amara.
Ow.
Messing with my orc stud.
Wow. You only know I'm doing it just to piss you off.
Yeah, I know. So is Kelmarak like bending? Is he like down on his hands and knees, and like Amara's like laying down? Like what?
And
Yeah, Amara's
Amara's kind of like, yeah, either laying down or kind of propping herself up a little bit.
Okay, cool. Well, is she laying down or is she propped up? Which is it?
I kind of imagine her kind of, not all the way sitting up, but kind of sitting up. Probably
like
on her
half
elbows.
half up, half down type of
Yeah,
thing.
like on her elbows. She's like kind of propping herself up a little bit.
Oh, okay, like maybe probably kind of shifting as like I guess Kelmarak's magic hands like move over
You know,
her.
feeling her up a little bit.
Well, I mean, he's probably not feeling much with all those fucking dragon scales.
Maybe he's into
Suck
that.
it.
Maybe he
I was
likes
gonna say,
dragon
I don't
scales.
think any
because
of us know that
was
except
totally
for
into my
Ka. I
scales.
was gonna say, I don't think any of us saw the scales except for Ka.
Well, we heard Ka
Well,
talk about it though. in the
Yeah,
first
because
episode.
Ka mentioned my scales, and then I kind
When-
of slid my sleeve down.
Yeah, when we all met in the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone knows I got scales, so
Go see episode 1 of the Fork in Your Path podcast. Available right now, probably, maybe, kind of, sort of, at least not right now of this recording, on various markets. So, Dolores puts her hands on Kelmarak's hands, mimicking the motions that Kelmarak is doing in healing Amara.
Amara is just glaring at you in very distasteful look. She's like, "Ugh."
Yeah. Shush. Let's hear what Kelmarak has to say.
Do you wish to learn how to heal?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to learn how to heal.
Alright, then just follow my motions.
Yeah.
And Calmac just continues doing what he's been doing.
Okay, so just kind of like I'm moving with a finger, and I kind of just gently move along Amara, just like this.
Not exactly. A little more like this. And Calmac starts doing like just a slightly different variation on whatever it is Dolores is doing right now.
Okay, Dolores adjusts her hand movement so that it's more closely attuned to Kelmarak's hand movements.
Very good. That is it.
See, you can't teach an old stag new tricks. Probably the wrong terminology, but you know what I meant.
Does he, Dolores? Does he? Can anyone follow your stupid train of thought?
Well, clearly Kelmarak sees something that you all are missing.
So while this is going on, Bjorn kind of looks over to Ka since he's taking a seat next to him. So he's whispering to Ka. So I saw something else that I've seen before. Some black tendrils when Kalmarak was ripping the mask off. That was the first thing I saw. I've seen it somewhere else. From you. There's something you're not telling me. What is it?
Bjorn, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna roll sense motive, obviously.
Hmm?
15.
Yeah, you beat me on that one, bud.
Yes.
You know.
Be honest. I'm good at telling when people are lying.
Remember when I said that I achieved a level?
Yes.
That's one of the side effects of that level of power that I achieved. Since you already know, I might as well just point out. Look down by my leg.
Bjorn looks down.
There's a black tendril of like the wispy, smoky energy going into the darkness, connecting Ka to the darkness.
So you have the same power as the mask, but no mask?
No, I don't know. Remember how I said earlier I don't need to sleep?
Yes.
Well, that's why I don't need to sleep. I can't do it all the time, but I can do it.
Is there anything else you can think of?
Maybe a bit of the wearers. Maybe when I killed the wearer using the ability, it maybe bound a bit of their soul or spark essence to the mask. I don't know. I didn't see what you saw, Bjorn.
I didn't see anything. It was blackness and a voice. And then it showed me choking you. I didn't know if it was real or not.
It was very real. But it's okay. Roll a perception check.
Just so Mike knows, Dolores used sleight of hand
He can see that, hon.
Can he?
They're just
I thought
finishing the
he
thing.
said that the Discord was off for him, but he has to do the hand roll.
Oh.
No, he can see our rolls though.
Okay.
I rolled a perception check because I've been staring at the where Kalmarak took the mask while I'm flourishing my cards.
Okay, so Dolores uses sleight of hand to take the mask from Kalmarak.
Yeah,
Yep.
just so everybody knows what's happening here, since it's audio. So while they were talking, Dolores used sleight of hand to get like the Majora's Keebler elf mask from Kelmarak while they're healing Amara. I rolled a 19 with a +2, so that's a 21. And then Kelmarak rolled a 14. And so it's up to Mike what happens next in regards to that particular cycle.
Yeah.
I also rolled a perception because I've been staring at where the mask is on Kalmarak, like while I've been doing my flourishes. Like I haven't looked away from it.
Mara's gonna roll a perception check to see if she can see it too, since she's right there.
It's quite rude not to look at someone when they're talking to you, Bjorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. At that, Bjorn is going to quick draw.
She rolled a 5. You didn't see shit. Put your fucking head back down while we're fucking massaging you. God, you're such a drama queen.
Says Dolores.
No, I'm sorry.
Mexican man. What can I say?
Does a 20 hit, Tim?
I don't know what do I compare that against?
Your ace, your armor, AC.
Oh wait,
yeah,
what's
you're
happening?
normal.
What'd you do?
He tried to hit you.
I see you trying to steal the mask, so I use quick draw to pull my rapier and charge you.
Well, that's horse shit. I call horse shit on that. Like,
does it
just
hit?
You can
completely, Mike.
You can see my perception roll right there.
I don't give a shit about your perception roll. I'd thrown it to the DM.
What are you throwing it to me for?
Because I think that's bullshit.
He rolled a 22.
So you're charging Bjorn?
I'm not charging Bjorn.
No.
Bjorn's
Bjorn is-
charging me, I guess.
Then you get an attack of opportunity. You can hit him first.
So what am I looking at here? Like, what do I need to roll?
I think it's just your
D20.
armor. Oh, I thought it was your armor class.
Is it against my armor class?
Well, he's charging you. You're taking attack of opportunity.
I don't remember what attack of opportunity does.
You get an attack because he's charging you.
Okay.
So roll a D20 plus your strength modifier plus your base attack.
Okay, so hang on here. That's a bunch of numbers. So roll D20 plus strength modifier. So that's just the mod part of it, right?
It should be 2.
Plus your base attack.
Well, mine's 3.
Okay.
3 plus base attack. Base attack bonus or melee?
This should be your base.
Okay. Of course.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, so I guess Bjorn's just a cunt. Okay, so what happens?
Bjorn charges you.
Uh-huh.
You take a swing at him. Your hammer? Yes. Mace?
Yeah,
It's a
I've
blunt
got a
weapon, right?
shield and I've got a warhammer.
Okay,
It's
well.
kind of 2 things.
Okay, so your warhammer glances off his armor as he lunges at you for with a rapier.
Uh-huh.
Should we
So,
roll initiative? Figure out what's going on now. Everyone else is going to start acting too.
Yeah, because like
Because Cal's going to
Bjorn's
jump
just
in.
fucking
Definitely.
stupid here.
Not really.
No, you want her dead. Just fucking admit it, you bitch.
I think everybody
never-
kind of wants Dolores dead.
I've
don't
never
think that's
denied
true.
it, but
Even just a
I've
little
never
bit.
denied it.
Okay.
I've
bit.
never denied it, but I made it very clear that no one touches the mask except for Cal.
Well, I wasn't paying attention, so whatever.
Because that's fucking Dolores.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't
I'm in
give.
character.
I mean,
then.
she's
Well-
not even patrolling when she's supposed to.
Roll
be, so we're
damage.
probably gonna get attacked.
Yeah.
All right. So 9 damage.
Okay.
Ooh, max damage and yeah.
So Dolores has had enough of this shit
Yeah, she started.
with this
Hmm.
fucking Bjorn bitch. So, how do I barbarian rage?
You rage.
Okay, but
That's
I don't know how that works.
you rage, and then it should. Hopefully, your app has a button you hit for when you rage.
Fuck no, it doesn't.
Should bump all your stats.
It bumps your stats, it lowers your armor class. Hold on.
I think it's +2 to strength, minus 4 to AC. What is it? Jesus.
Hold on 1 second. It's for a number of rounds, 4 plus your Constitution modifier. What's your Constitution modifier?
+4.
Okay, so 8 rounds.
Okay.
You can rage.
Nat
she gets a
20.
+4 to her strength and constitution.
As well as +2 to will saves.
Wait, so what's Kilmarack doing?
He's joining in.
In fighting
Yeah, I
me?
was just rolling initiative in case we're going to do that. That's just in
Yeah,
case we
might as
decide.
well.
Okay.
That was preemptive.
No, you're gonna roll. If you want to keep doing this, you're gonna roll initiative.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So
You get a -2 to your armor class,
To who?
plus yours. You're raging.
yeah, so Tim, so
Okay,
you're
well,
going
I
to
don't
get
know how to keep
+4
track
to
of
your
any of that
strength.
shit.
Why don't
Plus
you
4
take
to your
this,
constitution.
old school pad and paper and write it down?
This is dumb.
Not a bad idea.
It might help you.
That's how it was originally done, man.
Nothing is wrong with riding on top of some
so
dead
I'm doing
trees.
what now? Because of fucking Bjorn being a dumb bitch.
Well, you're raging, so.
Because you're being a dumb bitch trying to steal shit that you shouldn't touch.
Maybe she has a good reason, jackass.
No,
Okay.
it's Dolores.
Alright,
She doesn't.
alright.
Okay.
That's
You
what the
don't
character
fucking
thinks.
know her.
Okay, so Dolores gets a +4 bonus to her strength,
Okay,
+4 bonus to your constitution.
Okay.
Okay, you get a +2 bonus to your will saves.
+4.
Two strength.
Will save. I already got that. Okay.
+2 to will save.
+2 to will save, not +4.
Oh, sorry.
+4 to strength and constitution, +2 to will saves.
Okay.
You get a -2 to your AC.
Okay, -2 AC.
Okay, and then you get 4 more temporary hit points.
+4 HP. Okay. That
And yeah, and that's it. You can end your rage as a free action, and once your rage ends, after the amount of time it goes through, you're fatigued afterwards. But we'll get to that when we get to that. That's everything you need to know for now.
Okay. Got it. Now what happens?
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta roll for that too.
Okay. I just rolled a 19.
Okay. Dolores with a 19.
Come on.
Calmrack rolled a nat 20.
Goddamn Discord.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Discord crashed for me. Hang on.
I rolled 17.
Okay.
Dolores rolled a 19. How did you do that? Mara with a 17. What did Bjorn roll?
A 7.
7.
I'm laughed up.
For once, I'm not last.
Okay. So Calmrack goes first. Then
All right.
Dolores.
All right, so Kamrak is just, he wants to end this like now. So he's just going to go and try to grapple Bjorn.
Then Amara. Then Ka. Then Bjorn. Okay, so Calmrack's going to try to grapple Bjorn.
Yeah, he's going to, yeah, exactly.
So it's a CMB versus CMD.
Yes, sir. So he goes in. Oof. Yeah, that's a
that's a
natural
6.
2. Yeah, so that's a 6.
That's rough.
That's not gonna.
No, it's not gonna.
Bjorn just slips like right under him.
Dolores, it's your turn. Dolores, your turn.
Yeah, she's rolling.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. So let's see. So Bjorn's lunged. He stabbed me. I'm raged.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume Bjorn's like in my attack area, right?
Yeah, he's right in front of you.
Okay.
So it's Calmrack.
So I would do.
And Mara, right? Since Kalmarak was with her.
Okay, so first I need to do if I'm gonna hit, right?
Yep.
And that's my base attack roll. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
D20 plus your base attack plus your melee plus your strength modifier.
Okay, cool. So then, that's okay. So let's roll D20 plus Base attack is 2 plus strength modifier. So that's with the existing strength modifier plus the rage modifier of the strength. Is that right?
Yes, since your strength went up.
Yeah, so it would be let's see, so then that'd be 7 then. Right? Yeah, 4 and then 3. Okay. 28.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, you also have a
your
loss
strength
of
modifier is 3.
He's got 3 plus
my
his...
mod on regular strength is 3, and it goes up by 4 with the rage, right?
Your strength goes up by 4, so your mod's going to go up by 2. So you'll have a plus 5.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It adds 4 points.
Yeah, your modifier goes up for every 2 that your ability goes up.
Only adding 4 points to the initial roll to that, so the modifier is different.
For every 2 points of base strength you get, your modifier goes up by 1.
Every 2 points up by 1, so it goes only when I add 2 points to the original modifier, so you have 5. But you also have to remember you also have a negative on your strength right now.
Yeah, but it's
minus
only 1
2
at this time point.
Oh, yeah, it's true. It's -1 now. Yeah.
So, okay, that still doesn't make any sense to me. So is it or is it not, when raged, +4 +3?
So +4 is going to go to the ability score here. The modifier is going to be different. So you're getting 4 extra points in the ability score. So it's
Which
only
means
going
2
to
extra
add
points
2
as a
extra modifier points.
Okay, well, I don't fucking understand any of that shit. But okay, so fine, whatever. Sure. So
We'll
minus
go over
that,
that.
however it is, Mike.
What did you roll?
You roll a 28.
It's a 28.
So -2 to that, it would be a 26.
But what about
Which is a
the
fantastic
negative
roll.
on the strength that he currently has?
I think James was counting that. Right?
Oh, no, I wasn't actually.
Okay.
No, so it'd be 5 minus 1, so that's 4. So that's a +4.
So it's
So it'd be -3 to that, it'd be 25.
Okay.
I'm sure 25 hits.
Yeah. No, it definitely hits.
Yeah, there's no way it doesn't. Okay, so it hits.
It's a roll damage.
Okay. So, and then does the damage get boosted or no?
Your strength went up, so yes.
Okay, so I rolled a 7. So, but what's that go up by?
Your new strength modifier is a 3 or 4?
I think he was asking you that.
That's the question. Because my existing strength modifier was 3.
So it goes up, so it's 5.
Okay.
That's your modified with all the damage and everything that you took, right?
Still doesn't make any sense, but
Well,
okay.
so it adds 2 more to the modifier, so you actually made a damage of 9.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Okay, fine. I damaged for 9.
Okay, so you swing your hammer, and you make a solid hit with Bjorn.
Yeah,
and
face.
It damages him. Take 9 damage, Bjorn. And Amara, it's your turn.
Amara wants to try and shove Dolores away from Bjorn. What do I roll for that?
She's on the ground.
You got to get up.
Well, I'm gonna get up then off the ground, and I want to shove her. What do I roll?
That is a combat base maneuver because you're basically bull rushing.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a CMB. I'm just going to say right now, you're down 8 strength.
I'm down 6 now.
I would say 6 now, yeah. After the...
Once he's healed and I've rested?
Unless we haven't finished yet.
Yeah, you did rest. You didn't do much. So, okay. So you're down 6.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So
give it a roll.
it's the D20 plus my CMB? Or
yes.
Okay.
CMB.
23.
What's your CMD, Dolores?
Looking. CMD, correct?
Yes, defense. Yes.
Yeah, it's an 18.
Okay. Then
Okay.
Amara pushes you.
Okay.
And Jess, I think you have a -3 to that because of your strength. But it still hits anyway, so it's fine. I'm just letting you know. Cool.
So Amara gets up and pushes Dolores out of the way, away from Bjorn. And now it is Ka's turn.
Okay.
And Ka is going to knock an arrow.
Ka have arrows?
Yes.
Ka has a longbow.
I feel like I have completely forgotten that.
Because Dolores don't care. She only pays attention to who she wants to bone.
He has a rapier and a
You
longbow.
don't know Dolores.
You've already hit on me. You've now hit on Kalmarak.
I also hit on Bjorn.
And you hit on Bjorn, who you're now trying to kill.
And trying to steal
He
the
started
mask.
this shit.
You started it.
What didn't?
You stole the mask. You started shit.
I thought I didn't steal the mask. That's why Bjorn stabbed me.
Oh no, you did.
Oh, good.
You took it from Kalmarak.
Okay, cool.
Hey, everyone should just stop. And I'm going to hold my action until someone makes an attack. And now it goes to Kalmarak.
Okay.
Wait, no, Bjorn.
Oh, Bjorn. Damn, I didn't see him. Sorry, I didn't see Bjorn.
Oh, it's fine. I rode so low.
Yeah.
So Bjorn is going to take the opportunity to tell Dolores, I told you nobody touches the mask except for Kalmarak. Cal, don't let this bitch play you like she just did. It's the oldest trick in the book.
I will keep the masks under better watch. And he'll bend down and pick it up and kind of just stuff it in his robes.
Oh, no, Dolores has it.
I have
Not
it.
that that's going to stop Dolores. Oh, you have
I
it.
have it.
Sorry, I
That's
didn't
what Mike just
understand
said.
that. Sorry.
Sleight of hand did work.
Yeah, it's true. It did. I totally forgot about that.
So, Dolores, you can either give the mask back to Cal, or we can continue doing this.
I think Dolores puts the mask on.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I'm right in front of you. God damn it.
Do you want me to roll for that, Mike?
You can put the mask on if you want to.
I put the
you
goddamn
don't-
mask on.
All right.
Dolores puts the mask on.
Fuck.
Oh! Roll a will save.
Where's the will? Looking.
It should be right next to your fortitude and reflex.
Oh, there it is. Okay. And let's see, and I'm raged, so I get a +2 to will save. So that would be the d20 plus the modifier, right?
Yep.
Whoops, not toll. Roll. Okay, I just rolled.
What's your roll?
It's not doing anything now. Whoops.
Just
I just
tell me what
realized it is in the completely wrong. Sorry,
Just tell-
my Discord.
Just tell me what you rolled. Just tell me what you rolled.
I can't tell you. I was in the wrong. My screen was on the wrong. It didn't have the bot in it.
Oh.
So I got to type it again. Sorry, my bad. What's this? 2? Okay. It's 18.
What?
18.
Oh, yeah. Good. Okay.
That sounds good for a
When you
moment.
get You pull the mask towards you,
Uh-huh.
and as it gets about a quarter of an inch from your face, it suctions on and locks down.
Mm-hmm.
You feel cold spots all over your face.
Mm-hmm.
And in your head, you hear, "Little Dolores Wicket ran away from home. What are you doing? Why do you have me on? Where's Bjorn?"
You know what I want. You were in my head that night. You claimed you knew everything.
Everybody outside sees Dolores go slack. Just her arms drop to her side. She's just standing there, kind of like
Like a marionette.
not comatose. The other word, catatonic.
But she's still standing?
Yeah. She's locked up, like locked in place.
Okay, gotcha.
Like she just goes. Yeah, like you cut the strings off a marionette, but she's still standing.
Okay.
Oh, you silly girl. You don't know, do you?
Of course I don't know. Why the fuck do you think I put you on? I'm here for answers.
Answers come with a cost.
Well, I have blood to spare.
I don't want your blood. I do want blood, though.
Well, maybe we can make a bargain then.
What are your terms?
I want to know exactly what happened at the night, all those years ago in the orphanage. And I'll help you get whatever you want.
Oh, you silly girl. And Tilda came for you. And when they said no, Aunt Tilda got mad. And she ripped their throats out.
That she did. That's why I had to kill the rest of them. There is no escaping that place.
No. Yorkshire Island. That's a very special place. That's where she took you.
We were all tooken. You knew that.
And that's where your sister is. She's waiting for you, Dolores. She's about, what, 16 now? You know what happens when they turn 16, don't you? Don't you?
She can't be. She was killed with the rest of them.
Was she? I know you dream about it. But do you really remember killing them all? A scared little rabbit running from the owl? Or was it a snake? Snake. Such a fun little word, isn't it? That word makes your skin crawl. I'm inside your head, Dolores. But I'll make you a deal. And I don't make deals often. I will make sure you get what you want. And in doing so, you keep me safe. You pass me around to your friends like I'm a beer or a wench or a winster, whatever a male wench is. I don't know what they're called.
The
And when the
devil's
time
lettuce.
and when the time comes, the time will come. I'll be there to help with Great Aunt Tilda. Do we have a deal?
We have an accord.
And in the darkness, you start seeing a figure emerge. I put a picture in our
Hella
let's
creepy.
let the dice roll. It's an all white figure wearing a vaguely owl avian mask. Maybe 12 foot tall, super slender. His robes are stars, like the night sky.
Yeah. And and Dolores is the only one who sees this. Is that right?
Oh yeah, you're
Okay.
the only one who sees this.
Gotcha.
And he puts out his hand to shake. Do we have a deal?
Well, I already said we had an accord, but if you want to say deal, we've got a deal.
Shake on it.
Shake on it.
And you all see Dolores's hand lift, like she's shaking something's hand. And in Dolores's head, in the mask, the figure scoops down real low, almost like face to face with her, but you can feel the alien avianness of it as the head kind of twitches. Now take me off and give me to the halfling. And I'll see you later. And he digs his one long finger, his it's like a taloned index finger.
Yeah.
Down the palm of Dolores's hand.
Okay.
What do you do?
Dolores removes the mask.
The mask falls off of Dolores's body. Her hands don't move. It just kind of and falls on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
What do you guys do?
I already rolled it, so I took out a potion of cure light wounds and drank it. So for 9, so that puts me back up, I think, to full health.
Yeah, I'll give everybody an action during this time.
Mara's gonna scoot back as far as she can.
Okay, you scoot back about 12 feet against the wall on the left side. By where the door is.
Okay.
What does Calmarak do?
Calmarak's gonna look to Dolores, and then he's gonna look to Bjorn and ask him, "May I take the mask now?"
No, you obviously can't be trusted with it. And Bjorn goes over and scoops it up and stuffs it back into his backpack.
I am not sure you can be trusted with it either, my little friend.
But at least it won't be stolen from me.
Is Dolores
If you give it to me, I can guarantee it will not be stolen again. But I understand if you do not wish this.
What did you say, Tim?
Is Dolores still whatever slack solid or whatever?
No. Everything's back. As soon as the mask came off your face, you had full movement. You're still raging.
Oh, okay, cool. So then Dolores ends her rage or whatever, since we're not fighting, and she says to Calmarak and Bjorn, I agree that neither of you should have it, but I should probably not have it either. Let's give it to the one person in the room who hasn't fucked this all up.
Ma? What? I think you should take the mask. I would rather not.
Amara, roll a will save.
What's my will? It is. Roll a 19.
You don't have to take the mask if you don't want to. It
Good,
does look
I
mighty
ain't
tempting.
taking it.
It does look tempting though.
I'm not taking it.
Bjorn's like, now you see, now you understand why I said not to mess with the mask. And Bjorn's
you
gonna
say that to, just like
I'm
general?
no, I'm saying that to everybody.
Okay.
Amara, go ahead and roll a perception check.
I rolled a 10.
10? A 10 base?
10 altogether.
Total? Okay. All right. Yeah, everything looks pretty fine to you at this moment.
Bjorn's gonna look at Dolores. So what deal did you make?
Deal? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about, halfling.
I'm gonna roll sense motive. 21.
Dolores, roll a bluff if you have it.
I do? Oh, fuck yes.
What did you roll?
Although, I guess it's not quite. So, however you want to play it, DM. I rolled
What did you
20.
roll? You rolled a 20?
Yeah.
Total or nat 20?
Total.
Okay. Are you lying?
Am I lying? No.
No, not about the 20. About, are you lying that you didn't make a deal?
No, what I'm saying is, I haven't the foggiest of what Bjorn's talking about. So I'm not lying about that.
I'm basically asking, like, what deal did you make with the mask to get it off? Because there was a reason why the mask wasn't coming off of me. It's because I wasn't willing to make a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe some of us are just stronger-willed than others.
Okay. Well, I beat your 20 bluff with a 21 sense motive.
Yeah, Bjorn, you know she's lying. She made a deal.
Well, Dolores, as Ka knows, I'm good at telling when people are lying. And you're full of shit. So what deal did you make?
What's that
You
slow
hear
Clapping?
You hear clapping.
Okay.
And from the main entrance, I'm assuming you all turn towards where the clapping is.
Duh.
Yeah.
You see 3 orcs, one with a knife to Ka's throat. The other one is holding a falchion, and the one in the middle, the perceived leader, is armored, holding a falchion, and he speaks. Well, look what we have here. The burned lord sends his regards. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, next week on the interrogation of Dolores Wicket. / whatever the fuck is going on.
I
Ooh,
think I know.
talk about a cliffhanger, boys.
I know, good lord.
I have to pee so goddamn bad.
I'm actually okay, which is weird
I am
because
so
normally
just
I have
drowning.
to pee so much when I drink. I'm really, really hot though.
Ooh. I'll be back.
Ugh.
Thank you for listening to a Dynamic Works production podcast. You can find our podcast at www.dynamicworks.production.com. Feel free to email us at dynamicworks@mac.com.
Dominic Armato, the voice of Guybrush Threepwood, and you're listening to a Dynamic Works production podcast.
The Citadel, Arrival, is the first installment in a series of epic science fiction short stories reminiscent of the Pulp Fiction style. It's a fast-paced story that will take you through twists and turns that you will not expect, until they are thrust upon you with all the force, excitement, and chaos of a plasma cannon blast. The story follows Katarl, a nobody cog in the working wheels of a futuristic society run completely by Megacorp, a corporation that carefully runs and manages the lives of the people living under its sphere of power. On one of Katarl's few and far between days off from work, an outing he had hoped would be fun and relaxing turns into an explosive adventure that drags him kicking and screaming into situations and challenges that will make him question every aspect of his life. Watch this colorful tapestry unfurl as Katarl and his newfound allies find their way through this classic, yet oddly surprising tale of good and evil, where nothing is quite what it appears to be. That's The Citadel, Arrival, by author Tim K. Trotter. Available right now on Amazon Kindle Store and iTunes iBookstore for only $2.99.